welcome everybody.
Hello!
Another match of the first round of this year's Beat Saber World Cup. I'm Gio. I'm gonna be your caster for tonight, together with my buddy Ixon.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, Gio?
I'm all good. How about you?
I am also very good. I'm looking forward to this match now.
And today, as our first match, actually not the first match of today, we've seen a few before, but for this tranche for now, we're gonna see Denmark versus Norway. What an interesting matchup. So let's talk about the teams a little bit, right? So
Yes.
Denmark, captained by Bits, has placed 4th this year in the qualifiers, just under the big threes: United States, United Kingdom, and Canada.
And ahead of Sweden.
Ahead of Sweden.
Very impressive.
Indeed. I would have never predicted it, if not for the fact that Bits, who was over at my place for a few days last week, actually predicted it for me. He was very sure about his team. He seems really proud of his team this year, with big expectations, even saying that he and his team would really like a 3rd place even this year.
Frankly, I can see it, honestly. I can see it. They have I think the trinity of Gustav, Rag, and Twins is so goddamn scary. Sincerely, these 3 players are ridiculously scary. And they have really stepped up their game.
That the team is broken when Mango doesn't set any score for the qualifiers. And we're talking about Mango. Surely, Bits has told me that Mango lately has been kind of in a struggle because he's been on basically an in-country boarding school. He's been there for the past year, and so he has not been able to play very regularly, so it's why he's not maybe performing at his best. But still, it is Mango. He's placed so high in the leaderboards. So yeah, that's it. And on the other side, we have Norway, which has a bit of a shaking start, if you will. Firstly, they have one less player. They have a team of 7 this year, which already puts you in a disadvantage because you have less people to rely on, right?
Yeah.
And most importantly, that player's missing is arguably the best player in Norway, which is Dahelo, which has struggled with a bit of motivation to play lately, and so he's not part of the team.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate.
Yes, that's a big loss for Norway for sure. That said, they still placed in the qualifiers, not in the bottom spot, still on the on the second half of the qualifiers at 13, but still placing pretty well considering they don't have their best players. That's still an amazing accomplishment. There are so many other countries in here that qualified that would have not gone that far without their top, right?
Yes. A lot of them would actually have done a lot worse if they just had one random player less, but having your best player kind of miss,
that's huge.
That just hurts. That really hurts.
Absolutely. Imagine Belgium without Jestro or Gianni. That they wouldn't have gone anywhere, right? Or imagine France, for example, without Brindil. Sure, they have Rizzi, they have Facos, they got Rayo, but Brindil is Brindil, right? And it's gonna bring with that 99-30 average accuracy, placed 23rd in the world in the qualifiers. It's gonna bring the team so much forward. And so
Yes.
Dahelo was kind of the Brindil for Norway, and that's really missing here. There we go. That's a Mamma Mia.
Okay, I have never heard the song ever in my entire life.
Big classic.
I would remember.
Also, Gustav is probably
Never heard this
Gustav
one.
streams in the
Sabers.
1930s.
Yeah, I was gonna say the delay is several decades or something now.
Is it just a ranked shiny happy days?
Oh, this song said it's horrible.
shiny.
Not
happy
even the
days.
bits one.
Exactly what
Not
I
even
said
the
in the
bits
current
one.
match text.
I'm dead.
Like, why wouldn't they do
What
that?
are
This is
those
longer and it's
notes,
better.
Slam 6?
I'm actually dead.
It might go over the max
I mean,
amount
the-
of times. So
No, it's 4 minutes.
It's not 5 minutes.
What is
And you messaged me
no, I
5
can't
minutes,
see it.
even though it's 4 minutes.
no way. Does it change?
They
I
pinged us about it
need
in
to know. I
Team
need to know
Captain's
what
chat.
that is. I need to know.
Copy and paste message. So,
Also,
link
the
regular-
hit score visualizer is giving me
Yeah, smack.
melanoma. What? It's only die and hello.
Hvad hygger jeg? Altså, hvilken shiny happy days er
Unfortunately,
det?
you don't have that.
Rank.
Button ranked.
I know.
What is
Yeah,
happening to
fucking
Gustav?
go.
I don't know. Something is
I mean,
happening, but
Ew.
Skal jeg, skal jeg øve
not
milkshake indtil jeg
great.
kan passe det?
Because
What is?
Og så bare
it's
passe det.
still
green.
it's still
Go for it.
green and it's buffering.
Det kan være 2, der passer det. Minimum.
Also, oh my god, Sensei, I forgot.
Jeg
Did
kan
you
ikke garantere dig, at jeg
Actually,
passer det på
I
grund af
think we
den der ene
casted a
stream i
Sensei
midten.
match together
Yeah,
as well.
Åh, funny stream.
For ESL. I just remember that Sensei plays with like notes coming from downtown. Look how far those notes are.
Oh god, that is actually, you know, that is so far away.
JD set to 35.
I think it's further than 35. It's like 105 or something. They don't actually jump in. They just come closer. What the hell?
Somebody tried to send Narnia offset. I mean,
It is
Narnia offset.
it is actually Narnia offset. Oh man.
So quality mapping so far.
It is a very quality map. I really enjoy this.
That's exactly.
Can we
the
talk about the fact that
Ellen
Sharks is
Rock.
holding a 97 on this?
He's tryharding.
He's like, okay, this is, I'm going to obliterate this map. And he actually is doing really well. Like, everyone else is just 20% below him at this point.
Actually, I wanted to see Blitz play this.
Det er rimelig meget, når vi snakker en FC 97-7.
Ja, okay.
Ja.
Og med multipliers.
Ja, lige præcis. Det er sådan
Also,
98.
Why is Gustav's stream underwater now?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I-
It's okay. Warm-ups, everybody. That's
Yeah,
why
the
we-
stream is warming up as well. Everyone needs to warm up.
Yeah, but
You know, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm also sure that even if like his internet is not great, you know, Gustav is not gonna play any map, right? He's not like the best player in the team or something.
No, absolutely. Gustav's completely useless in the Denmark. lineup,
Definitely. So we don't have to worry at
So
all.
honestly, he's just there because of the pro pick.
Yeah, and his great internet, and the mouse on screen.
Yeah, it's not an issue, honestly.
Yes,
And
I agree.
As it is right now, Denmark is clearly the favorite in this matchup. As I said, I would like to see an upset. It would be very fun. And it's shiny happy days time, everybody. Let's go! With Sensei, Twins, Mad Mango, and Bits playing on Denmark's side, with Asmund, Basic, Latest, and Sirzo playing on Norway's side. So everybody gets a bit of that warm-up. Very useful. Unfortunately, now we have to watch him play. And unfortunately for us, is also a very useful team member, so it's not like we can steal him. Rack is
That's
absolutely one of the best in the world. A
right.
god in anything that is linear, no matter the speed.
Okay, I'm way more happy with how Stream Sync is kind of working out now because it is actually kind of doing something.
That's great. I can hear some people just giggling.
AYAYA.
I enjoy Bits swings greatly.
Yeah, Bits is
You don't like
the swings are kind of
After the
surprisingly
Cold
wristy
That's the
and still
grey.
very controlled.
Cut jam. Imagine muting the stream.
I think Twinsman's swings are currently not how he normally plays. Just a small observation.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Maybe because it looks very shitty.
Oh, well, that's. But you know what? You're gonna look like a fool and rude when he plays like that.
No, he will. He will not.
He will not.
He will absolutely not. He's like. He's not even rotating his wrist.
He's playing like Tai Chi right now. Actually, not moving at all. Everybody in Norway chat is singing.
Oh my god. This sounds like a freaking nightmare. It's like a FIFA dream, dude.
Somebody clip this because I'm gonna listen to it while I sleep.
I will not listen to this ever again. Oh my god.
The groans coming from Norway.
Alle sammen.
It's done. 1 minute
So
30. Short
unfortunate.
map. Norway taking it with a score difference of 90,000 points. Very convincing. And convincing singing, obviously.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
You know what? Of all the traditions for Beat Saber World Cup, I think the memes in the warm-ups is the best. It is the best tradition.
It is a great tradition indeed. Always makes for a lot of memorable moments. And honestly, I think it's also nice to just have something more casual and chill before the actual match starts.
Yes. Especially later on when the matches get tighter and there's more at stake. I mean, we're still in the match of 16, right? Even if whoever loses here goes to the losers bracket, so it's not all over for them. So,
Yes.
and we're still very early in the tournament, so it's pretty relaxed. But when the match goes on and you're like in losers bracket, final elimination, or like the grand finals, those warm-ups really help to relax the mood. That said,
you calm the nerves a little bit. Just have a little fun.
that said, here's the map pool. Same as yesterday. We're still in the round of 16. We have the title track and dimension hacker as your picks, and so is me and you, even though it's a bit techier in a way, but not really techy. We have only be me and girlfriend later on. And I don't know about you, but just like yesterday, if we don't see girlfriend, I'm gonna be mad.
Was it actually banned yesterday?
Not always. We saw it.
Okay. That's good. You
We
made
saw
it
it-
sound like you didn't see it, and that's
No.
why you were mad.
I think at this point, like I fully believe that the players now can hear me, and they know that I mean it when I say I'm gonna get mad about it. And Berserkers gets immediately banned. I am assuming by Norway, but yes,
Norway
because
did
it's
indeed ban Berserkers,
right.
which is fair.
Makes total sense. Yes. Not that Denmark is necessarily like the most comfortable with speed, but definitely they have people that can play it way better in Norway, especially when they're missing that. Denmark goes on to buy the 90s decision, which was banned every single time yesterday. I'm not sure if it was picked today, but yesterday we've never seen it. And then we have Norway picking me and you.
Interesting.
A bits map picked by Norway.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean it, Boomer, in the terms of the game. I mean in terms of age, Ixon.
Well, thank you for that.
You're an old person.
You are too, okay? Buddy. Good old Boomer casting.
Yes.
There we go.
enjoy
The
the
teams
Boomer.
are ready.
There we go.
Seeing Gustav, Rek, Twins, and Sensei Wu on Denmark's side, and Asmund latest Serzo and Floor on Norway's side. The greatest power, just making assertions and everyone questions themselves because You know, you said it with confidence.
I was like so confident. I'm there like Ixon is gonna agree with me on this.
And then I'm like, nah, dude.
Look at me now.
All right, there we go. Stream Sync is syncing the streams. First match of Denmark versus Norway. Getting started with a bits map. And we will now evaluate if this is a techie tech map or a slightly techie tech map. That is like,
Such an important decision.
it is very, very important. Definitely more important than the entire match here.
It's on, everybody.
There we go. Oh, that sync is
Oh,
juicy.
perfect.
Right off the gate with a score lead of 0.4%. Denmark doing really well here, but it's still the beginning. Oh, it actually, like, the score lead is getting. They're holding a 98.75 average.
That
Rack and Gustav almost at the 99. Jesus
Holy.
Christ. Oh, there we go. The techie part starting. Lots of side swings here. This should drop the scores a little bit.
This is it. This is the part that I was talking about, right? This is tacky, that's for sure, and the score drops for sure. By the way, wow, Denmark is keeping close to what the US was keeping the other day. Granted, they didn't have Pandita, but they had Kolpik.
Yeah, Kupik is like a close second to Bandita. Oh, 2 misses, Twins, and Floor now missed.
Unfortunate.
I mean, that kind of, I want to say equalizes things. It doesn't really equalize it because Denmark is still ways ahead. That's like 0.7%. And Rack is out acting Gustav, actually. Wow. Guess I was really wrong. I was like, Twins might keep up, but Twins actually missed. And Rack is just decided to be really good today.
And you know what? I'm gonna use Rack's advantage in my advantage on the tackiness debate. On the tackiness debate. Because Rack is a god in everything that is very linear, but usually struggles more with tackiness. And look at that Ack!
Yeah, this is, I agree with you. This is not supremely techy. It does not have a lot of angle. It is definitely tech act because of the side swing part, but it's not supremely techy. I was thinking of another map. I confused it.
By the way, 2 misses on the Denmark side, still keeping 98.36 average.
Misses on Denmark? No, it's just 1 miss.
Oh, 1 miss.
When I said we saw 2 misses, I meant one by
yeah.
Denmark and 1 by Norway.
I thought it was 2 in a row for Twins.
No, I just said it in a weird way.
I see. Well, still 1 miss to 98.4 average.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
There is nobody on Norway's side even keeping that accuracy, let alone as an average.
I was gonna say, you know, like if you look at Sensei Vu, is holding a 98.6. Norway doesn't have anyone at that level. So this is very much in favor of Denmark. I feel like they could miss a few times here. Like maybe like 2 more times or something.
Yeah, actually.
It's kind of crazy, honestly.
By the way, Sensei is using a normal JD. What is happening?
That is surprising.
It is very surprising. At this point, I'm second guessing myself again, but I'm almost positive Sensei usually uses like Narnia offset, like people.
Maybe Sensei just graduated from Narnia offset to normal offset.
I'm wondering now if he only uses a normal offset for Ack. That would be interesting.
We'll see, maybe, I guess. Anyway, so Denmark taking the first map. I think this was also Denmark's pick, so this was definitely a good pick. As we can see, the score difference is 11,000 points, so they could have missed 2 more times, actually. And they still would have been in the lead, which is very impressive in an egg map. You have like how many notes were there? Like 500 or something? So that is a very, very convincing victory there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Denmark picked me and you. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
Norway picks Never Alone.
Actually, another map that I haven't seen yet. like on the things that I've watched so far. I haven't managed to catch all the matches, so it's a first for me, this one.
So this is going to be quite the change, because this map is actually like very long, looking at almost 6 minutes. I think that is the longest map in the pool by a decent amount. Yeah, the second longest seems to be like 4.5 minutes. Or
Also,
something. So that's quite a bit.
It's quite techy, and it's a very harsh pick from Denmark to. Honestly, it would be a harsh pick from anyone to subdue your opponents with. It's a grind, this one. I expect a lot of misses. It's sometimes really hard to read. Has crossover doubles, inlines. Like it's here. Ryan told us to balance the lack of high-tech maps in this pool. So it's like the techiest stuff that you have here.
I see. Okay, so this kind of makes sense. Also, if you like consider that the 90s decision was banned by Denmark, going for tech seems to be kind of the tactics for Norway here. It's definitely gonna be difficult. I wonder if Norway kind of hopes that they can just combo their way through the map.
Gemma alert.
Gemma. Because like comboing, if you combo your way through the map and your opponents kind of miss here and there, that could be like a victory condition, right?
That absolutely is. Acting like comboing through this entire stuff, it's like mad impressive.
Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes of like
6 minutes
tech.
Hard to read tech. Like it would be really impressive. Actually, I'm wondering if anybody's gonna see this.
The greens. Eat your greens. We also have 2 cursors. Don't look at them.
Perfect screen sync. And there we go.
You can immediately see the tech of the map. Like the beginning is if you are not used to the colors of players, the beginning is very confusing because the nodes are all.
And immediately a miss from Gustav.
Gustav heard me and was like, okay, it's time to miss, and now I'm gonna combo the rest.
Wow.
Serzo also missing, so no advantage for Norway just yet. Percentage-wise, it looks kinda devastating for Norway. Almost a whole percentage ahead. Denmark just currently dominating hard.
Gustav is back to that 96 with that miss.
Which is crazy.
Rack with a 96-7 now. And another miss from Serzo, and one from Floor.
Yeah, the frustration.
2 from Floor.
The frustration for Serzo just caused 2 more misses. So a misread.
Miss from Bits. A couple, actually.
Yeah. Misses are kind of picking up.
Honestly, I don't think it's appropriate for us to point out every miss, because as we said, this map is long, very techy, and somewhat hard to read, actually.
Yeah, the misses, you can see, the misses are piling on.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep going. Another from Floor.
Yeah, currently 3 people are holding full combos, which is already like very, very impressive.
Honestly, Rack is
gaming.
Insane.
Norway lost the last FC.
Now, according to Bits, Rack shouldn't be as amazing in techie stuff compared to linear speed, right? Let's check again with Rack what he thinks about it, because so far, look at that consistency. These are not easy pattern to read or hit.
Absolutely not. And Gustav picking up 3 more misses, obliterating my prediction.
Imagine not being right.
The last person with the FC, still holding on, only at 96.5.
Just as you say it.
I was gonna say Rack is like actually gaming hard, but honestly, these patterns they're very, very hard.
Serzo's really struggling here with a 91. Meanwhile, Twinsmat with a 95-4 with 3 misses. 95-5 from Gustav with 4. it's really hard to keep up with the misses
Everyone's
right now.
scores is just dropping at this point. And it makes sense. Like, this is typical for tech maps. Tech maps require a ton of focus. You can't just play it. It doesn't work. You need to read everything, every angle change. And sometimes the notes just jump to the other direction. You need to be on point the entire time. And your mind gets tired after a while. And this map is 6 minutes long. So you will see like mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion towards the end of it. And we're
Absolutely.
halfway through now. So expect to see players struggle more and more as the map goes on. But that
Also-
being said, Denmark is still almost 2% ahead.
Yeah. Also, for tech like this, you really gotta lean in. You really gotta, reposition a lot in a way that you would almost like trying to arc it really well, and that's scary, especially at the beginning when you're comboing. Like your instinct is to just, okay, I'm keeping combo. Let's just, keep it steady, but it doesn't work on tech.
And that being said, I just want to like put everyone's gaze towards Lab, who's just doing amazingly right now. We're 95% with 2 misses. Combo 1,500 is pretty freaking good. That is really, really good.
I'm wondering if his relatively far JD is helping him read this
Could be.
way better.
Because that is
Two
really, really
misses.
impressive.
Wow, actually, I didn't even notice because I thought the 95. But yeah, only 2 misses. That's very.
I mean,
consistent.
that's pretty much Gustav's score right now.
Yeah.
Gustav has significantly more misses because of the ridiculous act. But, act can only carry you so far. If you miss a lot,
Absolutely, absolutely.
you can just see that is like very, very impressive. Rag actually dropping below that point now, holding a 95.1. And as I kind of said before, the misses are kind of piling up for a lot of these players.
Yeah, especially people like Sirzo. I can see it from the swings. I think he's losing a bit of stamina.
But we have
this map is relentless. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, but it is almost over now. 13 more seconds. We have achieved the outro. And it seems like Lub is actually keeping that 2 miss, which is absolutely ridiculously good. I'm very surprised by that. I did not expect that.
Lub with that rack.
The rack egg. And Gustav right at the end.
With the
Just
bombs too. Amazing.
Missing a few blocks and then obliterating the bombs.
Look
think
at
Twins
Lub
also-
with the rack snipe. Amazing performance with a 2 miss. Actually MVP of the whole team right there.
Yeah, and the second best player in the lobby.
GG.
That is
Incredible.
very, very good. Well played.
Really, really
Unfortunately, Denmark is still ahead by around 1.3%. So
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody,
I'm not sure if like a replay would do anything here,
that would
honestly.
make no sense other than exhaust your players even more. That would
Yeah.
be like the dumbest replay.
I'm honestly, I gotta be honest, I'm a cover today. I'm not gonna make any like predictions here. I mean, I feel like just saying that they want speed out of the way and are gonna go for tech, for Norway is like what we've seen before, so it would make sense. Okay, they banned. Oh wait, Denmark is perfect.
Yeah, the witch hunt has been banned, which means that none of the teams here are speed enjoyers, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, understandable, honestly.
I don't actually. I understand it. I don't necessarily appreciate it. I like to see speed on turns, but I understand that these teams are way more focused on other stuff.
Yes, and Norway gets Dimension Hacker out of the way. Away with the very low mid speed.
Unfortunate, Dimension Hacker is a jammer. Are we gonna see girlfriend? That's the real question.
It just needs to be picked. It's right there in the middle, ready to be picked up.
Yeah, it's just Avril Lavigne watching you in the eyes, asking, can I be your girlfriend? And
Yeah,
you know
just
what?
yoink her.
Yes.
Just
Yes,
say
Edward.
yes.
I can be your boyfriend any day. That said, girlfriend is a very is a quite long map as well. And
Not quite
it's-
as long as the one we just saw.
yes,
though.
and it's quite repetitive in a way. It's not a bad map by any means. A lot of bottom row, like not palm-ups, but like I don't get the word. It's not coming out.
It doesn't really matter anyway because it was not picked. At least it doesn't matter just yet. Norway actually going for only be me, not by me. Mapped
Only be me.
by the loaf, the one and only Olaf.
The loaf.
And I think it's just a pretty plain mid-speed map. Pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
the same length as Girlfriend though. So I think this is also gonna be very hackable. Being
It's
a
a
low
V3
mid-speed
map.
map. Oh, this is a V3 map, right? Right.
Might be worth mentioning that arc notes don't give any score, but can help with accuracy.
Because
and,
the controls will just vibrate the whole way through.
and it's like I'm fully of the opinion that Beat Saber, like the Beat games, got it wrong. Got it the wrong way around. Arcs should not have your controllers vibrate, while the notes that you hit, the sliders should, and they don't. And that feels so weird. It's the wrong way around.
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't play with vibrations anymore, so yeah.
What the?
I disabled them.
That's a psychopath like sign here.
I don't think it is. I think it's a sign of very high intelligence, actually.
I want to see the Windows ACK on the bomb resets. That's where all the ACK matters there.
There we go. And as a reminder, the arcs, you don't have to follow them. The arcs follow you. Yeah. It's not you don't need to hold your saber where the arcs are.
And also, just for the people that don't know how this works yet, but which I'm almost positive everybody who's following the World Cup at this point know how arcs work. But if an arc is going into a note, you cannot underswing it. So technically the best, like the most optimal way to hit arcs at this point would be to really not care about swinging and just hit as perfectly in the center as possible.
Which makes hacking more difficult because you're not like following your muscle memory anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say, right? No matter that, everybody still full swings them because muscle memory is so important. We got a miss from Asmund.
Unfortunate. That being said, I think Denmark was still ahead by around 0.3 to 4%. Now the windows, very, very difficult to, at least at the outer lane, to act them properly in the diagonals. Needs pretty good positioning and pretty good angling so that you actually get it right.
Oh, and a miss from Twins, man.
2 misses, actually.
2 misses.
But
Yeah,
it doesn't make a difference because Lab also missed, so Denmark still ahead by 0.5%.
Those arcs
Man,
can...
Rack is gaming hard.
Rack is just a beast.
Almost keeping up with Gustav here, which is like actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, on Takish ACK, this is not Takish at all, but it's V3, so at this point it's Takish for everybody because you're just confused.
I mean, honestly, arcs I feel like are not really that influential. If you
vision
don't get,
blocking.
I was gonna say, if you don't get vision blocked by them, it doesn't make a difference.
But yeah, good. My God, Gustav there had such a streak of 115s and 14s. It was amazing. Once again, amazed by the absolute jump scare JD that he plays at.
feel like his camera settings are also terrible.
You reckon?
We're ending. We're not ending. We're getting close towards the ending of the map. There's not much left.
And here's the windows with the bomb resets. Especially hard to full swing those, but if you have arcs, you don't care. Unfortunately, most of those windows don't have arcs. So
Would
you
be too
gotta-
easy if you gave every single one an arc. And there we go. Map ending right here. Only a few more nodes. And the result is clear. Denmark taking it with around 0.8% difference. Only one full combo for Team Norway. Latest popping off and being the only one actually holding the entire combo towards the end.
Actually, yeah, latest. Pretty good score. Quite close to bits.
It is indeed very close to bits. But Rag and Gustav are just on another level. Like half a percentage ahead of like everyone else in the lobby is pretty insane. I guess Twins would have been similar, but Twins kind of is a bit in a shit missy mood today.
Hmm.
Not seeing a replay, which means we are now at a match point for Team Denmark. I am
our best
sorry
song.
to disappoint Gio, but we're not seeing girlfriend.
I am.
It's not
I'm outta here.
happening.
I'm sorry. Bye.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna stay because I'm contractually obligated. I'm actually not. Oh, the title track. Of all the things that remained, actually, I'm a fan.
You're a fan, but it's
I'm a
not
fan.
girlfriend.
It's not. I'm not as much of a fan, but I'm a fan.
All right, all right. So this is a standard deck map, pretty straightforward. Not, I feel like there's like not too much to say about it.
It's as straightforward as you want. It's 3.3 NJS standard ACK. It's in the ACK campaign, so everybody who has played that knows this super well. I know that for my fellow Italians, those who have played the ACK campaign, I didn't. So I went on to play this map to test it for casting, and I saw that my fellow Italians had insane score on this because everybody apparently grinded this map to death. So, especially those in the teams that have played the ACK campaign must know this map very well, and that's going to help.
Unless you didn't play, the branch where it's in. Considering that this is going to be at the standard deck branch and not like track or tech egg, because if you go for those, you're not gonna see this map unless it's in a milestone. I actually don't know if it's on a milestone. No, it's not. That doesn't make any sense. The first thing I said is correct. Okay, let's continue on before I confuse myself even further. Players are currently being chosen for this map, or rather, they have been chosen. They're getting ready now.
We have confirmation it is a standard ACK milestone.
Okay, that makes sense. So if you go for true ACK, you will actually kind of skip this one.
Yeah, but the people who play ACK at a level that is on World Cup probably can play most of the milestone. Even though the ACK campaign nowadays is tough.
It is quite tough.
It's hard, man. Compared to the old ACK campaign, it's nothing. Nothing in comparison.
There we go. Gustav Rag, Twins, and Sensei Wu for Team Denmark, and Asmund later Serzo and Floor for Team Norway. These are pretty much the same players that we saw in the very, very first map that happened in this matchup. So it's kind of a repeat of history. Let's see if the actual scores are also going to be similar. I believe it will not be because if I remember correctly, we did see a few misses on me and you.
Missing on this, it's like you really don't want to.
I mean, you never want to miss, but this is a special map because it's below 500 nodes and it's standard X. So missing here is actually kind of, it's very painful.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Getting started though. The stream sync is kind of weird. But players are starting to play now.
I'll just take a second to say, Ryan, what the hell? Okay, we can go on now. Yes, Stream Sync is it's having a bit of a stroke right now.
Yeah, it's
But
this
hey, Gustav is giving a 99.
is 99.1 even. Oh, there we go. Only one player missing.
And the sound is coming.
Esmond is still not in the match. It seemed Esmond actually missed. Why did I say that players wouldn't miss? I jinxed it so hard. What the hell is going on? We have 3 misses in the lobby now. What in the world?
3 misses?
Yeah, Rek is 1 and Esmond has 2. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I guess I'm the master jinxer.
Your curse is like so
It
powerful.
is incredibly
Oh my
powerful.
God. I mean, I get it from Rack, I guess, because just because of the JD that makes me like woefully uncomfortable. But I mean, oh my God, another miss from Rack. Actually, no, it was the same.
It was the
miss.
same.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
just the stream delay kind of thing.
Never just as you. It is just another
Yeah,
miss.
I should just stop talking.
We should just stop talking.
But I can't, because Gustav is still holding that 99%. That is a quite impressive score. Meanwhile, Esmond's like now reached the 96 again. Like misses on this map are devastating. It's very, very difficult to come back because there are not a lot of nodes.
Wow, those stacks from Gustav were chef's kiss. All 115s on 3 stacks in a row. It was beautiful.
It was really nice.
Keeping that 90-91 almost.
Actually, above Rocker and Neo can score right now. Gustav's doing really, really well.
What does Pandita have in this game?
I think Pandita is a 99.2. Wait a minute. 27? 27.
Oh God. Okay. 99.07 from Gustav. Actually,
Very
was-
strong score. Rag with the 97 with 2 misses. Esmond going to that 96.5 with 2 misses. And in general, Denmark just quite a bit ahead. 0.4% on an egg map that is a lot. That is quite the score difference. And even if no one missed on Norway's side, it wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah, that's not a replayable scenario, even with the.
I mean, you can replay this because it, for fun, but it's not gonna do you any favors here. Like it's just impossible. It's impossible to win this.
Also, the number of misses is the same, and to be fair, the average accuracy is not as far as I thought. It is quite much like 0.4 difference on a 98-ish, even 99-ish map is a lot. But that will bring this match, I believe, to a close. I don't think any replay was called.
It was called.
It was. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't really agree with the bottom. Oh, it's because players haven't started playing yet.
Yeah, some players are still waiting because of the sync stuff. But we can already see that Rek is currently holding a 99, which is nice. Good job, Rek. And Esmond
we have,
missing before we even see anything.
I guess you have to forfeit your career as caster, Mr. Nixon.
No, we're gonna delete the VOD later. Don't worry.
Okay.
What are these
What is-
Sabers? What? He's playing with the same colors. Oh my God!
Disrespect.
Kidding me?
Disrespect.
Oh
The
my God!
unsportsmanship
And
of
Rag
this.
also missing. You know, if Aspen
Well-
didn't miss, they could have won this.
You know,
But he missed the upswing. Why? Oh my god.
you know what? If it, you know what's really disappointing? If it wasn't for Asmund's miss there, and maybe they still have a chance, they actually could do it because Rack had 2 misses. They need a 98-39 or something like this average. And with Asmund full FC, they could have actually done it. Such a ballsy move from Denmark to just go meme on it while they have a 2
I mean,
miss.
you say from Denmark, I feel like it's just good stuff.
Honestly, yes.
It's just good stuff.
The
I mean,
confidence on this man.
Twins is gaming hard, you know. Twins is actually really trying.
Yeah, but Sensei has missed, so has Rack. Gustav is keeping that crisp 82%.
It is pristine.
They're actually doing. Norway can actually do it.
It's gonna be difficult though, because they all have to act so well. It is possible, you are right.
At this point, not only I believe, I want to believe. Please, Norway, let them pay this hubris.
Yes, it needs to be paid.
This ballsiness has to be, like, punished. That's amazing. What are those sabers?
Ending with a 98.28, I think it's not quite enough, is it? It is indeed not enough, but it was actually quite close. It's like 1,000 points, I believe. So without the miss, that is painful.
Really? Without the miss, it would have been it?
It would have
I
been it.
am so sad. I'm so sad. Gustav with the trolls. What a jokester.
Oh
Also-
boy.
I don't know if you noticed, he was also playing with the, like, very far JD.
Yeah, very far JD, same colors and these weird ass sabers.
Well, good game, I
Oh
guess.
man, what a finish.
What a finish.
GG's to both teams.
Despite this very disrespectful ending, of course we joke. I know it was in good fun, but Denmark played really well. So did Norway, but unfortunately, with being short of one player and missing Da, of course, it was an uphill battle from the start. So it makes sense. That said, good job, Denmark. Are they going against Sweden, you say, on the next one? That's
We're
gonna
going to
be
see Denmark against Sweden. That's going to be probably like one of the best games in the tourney. I think that one is going to be really close.
right. Yeah, that's gonna be really close, and it's not. You don't always get so close matches so early on. I guess it is the top 8 at this point, so we'll see how it goes. That's gonna be one interesting match to see. As
Yes.
for Norway, they're gonna go into losers bracket.
Yes, they're going to go against France, which is also probably going to be a way closer match than anything we saw from Norway today. I think that's also going to be quite the interesting matchup.